So, it's been about 3 years since 2 to 3 years since I last made a video on mapchart. Unless you count that one video, however, it's gone now because of privacy reasons. Yeah, it's been a long time since I made a video on mapchart, and I'll tell you, so much has changed. Because yeah, since my video was ever since my video was made, I'm not claiming responsibility for this. Like, of course, like many people, especially from the mapping community, uh, went to mapchart. Again, I'm not saying I'm the cause of this. I'm just saying it's a coincidence that like the shit spiked. Like people using this kind of spiked up, so they had to develop more features here, like more maps. I can't tell which one is new from last time. Yeah, I can definitely tell you that these were never there, and I don't remember these being here. Oceania, maybe, but I'm not sure. But yeah, last I checked, there was never a fantasy thing here. And yeah, I'm not sure if the nuts thing were here when I made the video. I think it was added like after I made the video, but whatever. And yeah. So there are now more maps. So uh, so yeah, there are more maps now. The simple is simple. I kind of want to check out the advanced map. And yeah, since it's been 3 years, my computer has gotten a lot slower. Because yeah, I need more files for school. Anyways, yeah, apparently this is the detailed world map. Hold on, wait. Let's change the watercolor to. Okay, so I noticed that they severely limited the water background here. But yeah, it's yeah. I think you could differentiate it now from the land. And yeah, there are now shit here. It's like show rivers, lakes, time zones. Yeah, these are the time zones, the orange lines. The graticules are basically just the grid lines. The cities shows the cities, obviously, and shows the Gregorian lines, or I'm not sure what you actually call this, but I assume these are just the latitudes, or hold on, I think I know these. It's like this is the equator, the Tropic of Cancer, the Arctic Circle, North Pole, and the equator, uh, Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic Circle, and South Pole. And yeah, apparently there are more map projections of this. Let's go with the Robinsons. Yeah, take some time to pause the video and like read this because it might be important. We'll get to this in a bit. And yeah, that's sorry about the mic hit, but yeah, this is basically the advanced map. So this is like the advanced remastered. Gotta color my country. But yeah, this is just the advanced remastered. If you want to go to the what the advanced looked like before, just click the one that says with microstates. Yeah, this is what the advanced map looked like before. Yeah, basically the only thing different from this and the simple map is one, like this is rounded, and two, like you could actually see like the islands and I'm not sure what you call these, like colonies, puppet states. I don't know what you call these. I'm sorry if you live here. Yeah, Reunion, French Southern, Heard Island, McDonald Islands. But yeah. Oh, what happened to Newfoundland? The Faroe Islands. I watched the PSA of Wales here. I am terrified. And yeah, Madagascar. I'm gonna look for the Maldives. Found it. But yeah, as you can see, this is what the advanced map looked like before. Also, here's a fun thing I noticed. Um, where is it? Yeah, apparently if you hold control, you could like without holding your mouse, like you could just like swing your mouse around and it'll just like color the countries. That's interesting. So you don't have to like do this anymore. Like you don't have to like color these anymore. Like color like this. I actually think there's like a way to they actually tell you about this. I'm not sure where they say it though. Oh, okay. So even though they severely limited like the pre-colors here, you could still select like unlimited colors. So yeah, let's set it to blood water. I'm sorry to those who have sensitive eyes. And here's a Pacific-centered map. Yeah, and I'm not sure if this was there before, but there was like a loading animation with like the world globe, and this is the Pacific-centered map. I have no idea why this exists, to be honest. Like, what's the point of this? Build a custom Google map with multiple markers. Let's go to that later, if we go there. And yeah, Europe is still the same. Nothing much happened. And yeah, apparently there's now an undo button, so you don't have to like, so you don't, so like say you're coloring what was once part of the Soviet Union and you accidentally click Romania or something. Like you or like you accidentally like fuck up like this. Like you don't have to like individually like pick off the countries. You could just like just you could just yes, just click undo here until yeah, you get this. And yeah, through the painting stuff, yeah. So this is what the Soviet Union looked like before. I might be missing something though, I don't know. Split the UK, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Ireland. Ireland's not part of the UK. Wales, England, and somewhere deep within England lies the PP mark. Yeah. And apparently this belongs to Denmark for some reason. And yeah, this is Scotland. Sorry, that just reminded me of this meme. It's like the Power Rangers and the Blue Ranger just says like, "Oh, I'm Scottish." And yeah, let's see if they fix the advanced Europe map. I don't think so. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really much of a fan of this, like, what do you call this? I'm not a fan of, like, the European map being this huge. Yeah, here's the zoom in and out button. Yeah, reset zoom. So, yeah, the reset zoom button is there for, like, uh, hold on. So like say you accidentally like scroll off and then you can't find your way back, even though I just did. Say you couldn't. You just click reset zoom and yeah, you'll just be back to normal. And yeah, you could just like pick off what and if you're tired of just like if you're in the province map. Oh, speaking of I'll get to that later. Yeah, once you're in the province map you could literally just like and if you're tired of like just guessing to this is say Germany. This is no, this is part of the Netherlands. You'd literally just like look up the acronym like DE equals Germany, and yeah, you just click this color country. Wait, no, color country. Yeah, you could just type the acronyms here, and then this is for like coloring multiple countries and make a map of a single country. So like say you could just like you could I it's like say you want to like do Czechia for some reason. Here, this is literally the Czech Republic. Fuck brag. Just kidding. But yeah, apparently my dream came true. Cause I remembered I was wishing for like to have an entire world map of just provinces, and lo and behold, they made this like 2 years, 2 to 3 years later. Like definitely months before I do this. Like I was so fucking happy when they added like the world province map. Cause yeah, it's basically like my mapping dreams come true if I was still there. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I remembered playing this with this for like a few moments. But yeah, this is the entire world map with all the provinces and states. As you can see, Europe is having one hell of a. It's like, Azerbaijan, what the heck? Especially the Baltic states. And what's up with Uganda? Yeah, I don't know why like some countries have a lot more provinces than others. Is it to like maintain control of stuff? If that's the case, why are Russian provinces or states like so huge? Like this is literally green. This shit is literally Greenland 2.0. Like, what the hell? But yeah, I'm so fucking happy they added this. And at the same time, they also added a war game for like the actual fucking mappers out there. So yeah, it's like you could. I think you could like zoom into to like select a specific front. Yeah, again, this is a huge large file, and yeah, of course like, they're gonna be having a stroke. But yeah, like say you want like the European theater, like modern day war, like you could just zoom in and do this. UK looks like a penis. Or if you want like an American front, you could just zoom in and do this. Or if you want like African front, you could just zoom in and do this. And if you want like an Asian front, you could do this. Or yeah, if you want a full worldwide conflict, you could just do this normal size. And sadly, you can't color like country groups like the BRICS and NATO. Yeah, because I think that's gonna take too long. But hey, at least you could isolate multiple countries and color multiple countries. Let's go to Asia. Nothing much really changed in Asia and the Americas or Africa. However, so much has changed from the United States. Like the states and counties are still there. The congressional districts, I don't know that. I don't know what this means. The USA and Canada, voice crack. But yeah, the USA and Canada, which is basically USA and Canada, and possibly no, I don't think Mexico was there. Just isolates these two. Anyways, hold on. Let's. Oh wait, no. This is the historical map. Like this is what we need. So no longer will I have to like reboot another server. Will I have to like open another tab? Yes, I still play Roblox sometimes. But yeah, no longer will I have to open another tab to like get out of this historical map chart. Like it's gonna open another tab for you, which I really appreciate because that is a complaint I have. It's like, yeah. Anyways, anyways, yeah. This is the U.S. historical map, and apparently, like this is like this, like the lands you're seeing here is from the end of the year. Yeah, this is the U.S. from 1790, 1800s. It's doing it per decade. 1810, Louisiana was such a huge ass state. Then Missouri was the largest state, and Louisiana, poor Louisiana. And then yeah, this is unorganized territory. Then the Iowa Territory. Then the 1850s. I think this is because of the Mexican War. I'm not sure. I'm not sure like when they got this, but I think this is like during like the war with Mexico. 1860, yeah, New Mexico Territory. 1870, yeah, this is pretty much like yeah everything. Oh wait. Oh, so this isn't Oklahoma or something. This isn't Oklahoma. It's still Indian territory, and it's still public land strip. Yeah, Indian territory got divided up with Oklahoma. And yeah, this is Oklahoma. Yeah, nothing much changed. Hawaii was added during this decade. And yeah, so eventually Oklahoma became one. And yeah, nothing much really happened then. Nothing much really happened to the United States after Oklahoma became one. So yeah, that's basically the U.S. timeline. But yeah, here's the the electoral college for all you intellectuals out there, because I have no idea what this means, like at all. Deadass, I don't know what this means. Like, huh? If you're an American, can you please if you're American, can you please explain to me what the hell is this? Because I genuinely do not understand. Like, huh? I'm just coloring this shit together. I don't get what the electoral college cartogram is. Sorry. And yeah. Here are the more maps. I'm gonna list them all. Argentina, Australia, the states. Australia, the elections. Belgium, Brazil, the states and the municipalities. Canada, the provinces and the census division. The election map. There's China. There's France, the regions, departments. There's Germany, states and districts. There's Greece, Indonesia, India, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Russia, Spain, Sweden, Turkey, UK and Ireland, counties, and the historic map, the election map of the UK, and the postcode areas. I really want to check this one out. Like, what do you mean historic map? Like, will there be a slider? But anyways. UK, there. And for the fantasies, we have the Westeros Game of Thrones for all you got fans out there, and the Elder Scrolls map. Yeah, I'm actually interested in this. But yeah, I'm kind of a bit disappointed. But yeah, this is yeah, I don't understand what they mean by this. Like what are these? Like, what is Perthshire? What is Stirlingshire? What is Cavan? What is Yorkshire? Why are there a fuck ton of shires in the UK? Man. Wigtownshire, Argyllshire, Oxfordshire, Northamptonshire, Warwickshire, Leicestershire, bleh. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at these maps because it's gonna take too long. But yeah, there's the Middle East, the Oceania, then the Caribbean. And yeah, here's a World War One map. This is apparently this, like, the maps that you're seeing here is like right before the war apparently, or not right before the war, not like before the day started. It'll tell you apparently. I think it should tell you. Excuse me. Summer of 1914. So this is, I'm not sure when World War One started, but if it was far after summer of 1914, then yeah, it was like before the war. So this is the German Empire, this is France, this is the UK and Ireland, this is Russia and Finland, this is Austria-Hungary, this is Italy, and this is World War II. Yeah, of November 1938, so this is like far before September 1939. So this is before Nazi Germany became this was before the German Reich became known as Nazi Germany. Uh, or actually, no, I think they just renamed this because like Remember before this used to be called Nazi Germany, but yeah, I think they renamed it to something more appropriate. But hey, my channel's not family friendly, although I do not condone the fucking Nazis. Yeah, I just find it a bit stingy that yeah, they just renamed it. But yeah, I won't hold it against them. They have their reasons. Again, like this is 1815. Like yeah, I think I've showed you this before, but if not, let's go. Yeah, this is what Russia looked like before, and the King Dynasty was still there, and the Khanate, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, and the Khanate of Kokand, and Austria looking kind of thick, the Ottoman Empire looking heavy thick, the United States, and this is unclaimed land, so is this. Like, like these are like unclaimed lands. Shit. Yeah, these are unclaimed lands. Like this is British North America. Yeah, this is an unclaimed land from North America. What's this? This is an unclaimed land from South America, and this is unclaimed land from Africa. I get it. That's huge. Although I'm a bit confused. Like, how did these like nations or kingdoms, how did they survive being landlocked unless they had like rivers? Yeah, I'm not sure anything was left unclaimed in Europe, because Europe is Europe. Uh, yeah, Japan was still in a bit of turmoil, and yeah. And this is unclaimed in Oceania. And 1880. I'm not calling myself a historian in any way, shape, or form. I'm just explaining it to you from what I see. So 1880, I think this is like around the German Empire, when the German Empire was formed, like the Second Reich. Yeah, Africa still had unclaimed lands, however, like North America and Australia got their shit together. And yeah, Europe kind of got their shit together, so did Japan. And yeah, the British, yeah, they got their shit under together. And yeah, this is basically the most stable the world has been in quite a while. Bolivia, however. Just kidding. Yeah, 1914. Apparently this is before the First World War. So, yeah, they basically managed to fully conquer Africa, sadly. And yeah, there's pretty much, I think there's pretty much no stone left unturned anymore. It's like all of the land so far has been discovered, so because there's like no more unclaimed areas. And as far as I know, nothing changes, and I don't think anything changes in, yeah, I don't think anything changes here anymore, like in South America. So that's before World War One, and this is 1938. Yeah, this is 1938, before the war. They just simply refer to this as Germany, as they always did. And yeah, this is the Philippines. Again, Africa is getting most of its shit together, and Tibet is Tibet. It's gonna fall apart eventually. Yeah, that's after the second. This is before the Second World War, and this is after the Second World War. This spans from 1946 to 2016. Because not much changed in 2016. Okay, give me a minute on this, because I'm gonna paint the entire map. I'm gonna paint the entire map so that yeah, we could like see which one changes, which nations change and stuff. Because when nations change in this map, or when I used to do it, excuse me, I have a bit of a cold right now. When I used to do it, yeah, they just uncolored themselves. Yeah, I got a snipe Andorra. Hold on. I got Luxembourg. Here we just color everything here. And yeah, I'm gonna just zoom the fuck in to get to the Vatican. Is the Vatican even here? I can't find it. And yeah, this is we're going into Asia now. And yeah, I'm just painting the hell out of this. Okay, so I think I have every stone unturned except the Vatican, but to be fair, I can't find it. So we're just gonna go through this like year by year and see how this goes. I think I've did this before as well, but yeah, this remastered. A shit remastered. Okay, so nothing changes, nothing much changes in 1947. 1948, Sri Lanka and Myanmar changes. Like this is once known as British Burma, and this is once known as British Ceylon. And yeah, hold on. I forgot to color Kuwait. Yeah, 1948, Israel became independent. And 1949, you're beginning to notice some heavy changes. Hold on, one moment. My eyes are a bit itchy. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, as you can see, Newfoundland gets annexed by Canada, and Tibet gets annexed by China. And yeah, like West Germany divides in, like Germany unites into, yeah, West and East Germany. Yeah, shit in Europe stabilizes. You're fucking kidding me right now. But yeah, what's this? Oh, the Kashmir and Pakistan unite, and uh, India, and something changes in India. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, I think Pakistan and India divided the territories. And yeah, something changed in Indonesia. I think no, Timor is still there. Nothing changes. Nothing much changes. 1950. Yeah. Wait, something changed. Something changed in Korea. Yeah. Apparently, Libya Italian colony in Tibet. Tibet gets annexed while this becomes Libya. And apparently Ethiopia and yeah, this becomes one. 1952. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that changed. 1953, Cambodia and Laos became independent. 1954, Vietnam was divided to two. 55, Austria got their shit together. 1956, Sudan and Morocco finally became independent. Excuse me. And in 1956, I'm not sure, like the Togolans at the gold colony become one known as Ghana. 1958, French West Africa and Egypt and Syria become independent. This is still French West Africa, but something changes. This is still under the British, and apparently this is still Egypt. But yeah, Israel is still Israel. And yeah, so much shit happens here. This is French Equatorial Africa. Bam. Chad, Central African Republic, Congo, Gabon, and the Spanish Guinea. Yeah, those came Cameroon and Nigeria, and Somalia became one yet again. And Madagascar, something happened in Madagascar. Yeah, some small changes happened in 1961, like Tanganyika or something, I don't know how you pronounce it. Sierra Leone British colony and Kuwait's changes, because now the Republic of Tanganyika, Sierra Leone, and this is now Kuwait. 1962, Algeria and and Uganda change. Like this is now Uganda, and this is now like Burundi and the Rwanda. And in 1963, uh, British Kenya and something here, Federation of Malaya, happened. But yeah, to be honest, I'm getting a bit tired. I'm getting a bit tired of reading each year to you, so I'm gonna just scroll by after a fair amount of time. I don't want this video just to be a history lesson after the Cold War. Okay. So I hope that is enough time for you to read. So here are the nations that didn't change since 1946 were colored in red. So as you can see, Liberia is the only country in Africa that didn't change since 1946. Uh, Most of Europe didn't change much actually. It's like Poland, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Greece, and Turkey. Like they're nice. They're like everything here. Like they didn't change. Strangely, Mongolia didn't change. Japan's geography never changed. So did the Philippines, Thailand, Australia, New Zealand. Pretty much 98% of South America didn't change. Like Guyana and Suriname. Like they're the only ones that changed. And yeah, North America, they got their fair share. They got their fair share of change. Like Canada changed, and Jamaica changed. So did the Bahamas. And yeah, that's a fairly interesting history lesson. Okay, it's not intended to show all borders during the Cold War period and beyond. I should have read this before, I'm a dumbass. The changing boundaries of the international system are represented with a lifetime for each country, i.e., a start and end year. To make sure that each country's changing borders are only shown once, the state of the borders at the end of each year is December 31 XXXX is used. For example, Germany was reunified on October 3, 1990, and consequently was already Germany at the end of 1990, The previous states have an end date of 1989, and the new unified one has a start date of 1990. It depicts core territories of the given state and excludes colonies and other dependent territories. So for many states, the only change is their naming, usually after declarations of independence. For example, Algeria achieved independence from France on July 3, 1962, so it was named a French colony until 1961, and Algeria from 1962 onwards. Way to go, Algeria. You have massive balls bargaining to the French Empire. Actually not, because they keep on surrendering after every battle. Yeah, my mouth is a bit tired because of all the rapping I just did. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Sorry that this video is a bit shitty. I just wanted to revisit this. I just wanted to revisit this site with you guys after like 3 years. So I hope you guys understand. And the squeaky chair is still here. And yeah, so much has changed since the last I when I reviewed this. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which is probably gonna be next week or so. Don't count on it though. Yeek!